Guys, welcome back to Brightech Robotics. Here we teach robotics and computing, and we make it simple for our students to understand. Today we are going to create a traffic light. This time we are going to make the green light blinks for 3 or 4 times before the yellow light will turn on. In our previous video, we created a traffic light, but there was not any blinking. The green light was not blinking, the yellow light was also not blinking. So this time we want to make the green light blinks before the yellow light will also turn on. We have also included the source code. So please subscribe, like and share our videos. Now let's move on to the screen. Welcome back guys. So we will head on to the browser. So I'll open my browser. Then I'll type in tinkercad.com. I have a video on how to create a Tinkercad account. Then I'll come to create. Then I'll select circuit. So we will first create the circuit before we go to the codes. So I will need the breadboard. I will need the Arduino UNO. So let me turn it. Okay, so I will need LED. I will need a LED. I need 3 of the LED. I will need resistors. So I will need 3 resistors. I will change the value of the resistor to ohms and the value to 220. I will do same for this one, 220 ohms. Then I'll change the LED, this one to color green, color yellow. Then this one remains red. Now I'll connect my ground. So I'll connect my ground, and the ground will be connected to this one. Since power flows in this direction, so I'll pick from here to the resistor. Then I change the color to black normally. Then I will connect my pins. So pin 7 to green LED. Pin 8 to the yellow LED. Pin 9 to the red LED. Sorry. Pin 9 to the red LED. Now I change the colors. So this is to red. yellow, and green. Okay, so I am done with the circuit. Now I have to go to my code. So I come to my code, I delete everything here. So I go to control, I take forever, since it's the traffic light, I need forever. Then I have to go to output. I will need set pin. So I will need three of this. So the first one, I'll set it to pin 7, that is the green. I will set this to pin 8, that is yellow. And I'll set this to pin 9, that is the red LED. Now I have to turn the yellow off, turn the red off. So the green light should be on. Now the question is, for how long should the green light be on? So let's say for 5 seconds. So wait for 5. The green light should be on for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, hot next. After 5 seconds, we have to set the green light to low. It means you have to turn off the green light. So we set pin 7 to low. So we set pin 7 to low. For how long should the pin 7 be off? It should be off for 400 milliseconds or 200. That one will depend on you. So wait for, let me make it 300. Then I'll change it from seconds to milliseconds. Now hot next. I want to repeat. This is where I'm going to create how it will blink. So I'll go to control. Then I'll look for repeat. So I have repeat here. So for how long must this thing repeat? 3 times. What am I repeating? I'm going to turn it off and off 3 times. So I will set pin 7. I'll set pin 7 to high. So pin 7, it should be high. For how long? For 400 milliseconds. So it should wait for 400 milliseconds. So it should wait for 400 milliseconds. So after waiting for 400 milliseconds, hot next. Then we set pin 7 to low. So we set pin 7 to low. Then it should wait for another 400 seconds. So we set pin 7 to low. Then it should wait for 400 milliseconds. Then we change it to milliseconds. So hot next. We end the repeat there. Then we come to output. We set pin. Now we bring the 3 pins here. So 7, 8, and 9. So this one will be low for now. The yellow will turn on, the red will turn off. For how long? For 5 or 4 seconds or 2 seconds. So this time we want to make it 2 seconds. So the yellow light should be on for 2 seconds. After that, we go to output again. Then we set our pins again. you will need 3 again. So the first one to pin 7, pin 8, and pin 9. Now we turn this one off. We turn the yellow 2 off. Now we turn only the red light on. For how long? For 4 or 5 seconds. So let me make it 5 seconds. So this is what we have. Now let's start the simulation and see what will happen. So when I click on start simulation, so the green light is on. Let's wait for 5 seconds. Then it's now blinking. Then the yellow light will be on for a short time. Then red. Red light will be on for 5 seconds. Then the green light will turn on. For some few seconds, it will start blinking for us. Okay, to alert us to get ready to stop. Then stop. So guys, this is how we create a traffic light with the green light blinking to alert road users to slow down, then to stop. Okay, thank you guys. So those who would want to copy my code, these are the codes. So take your time and study the code. Hello guys, thank you for watching. So I've shown you the codes. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like and share our videos. We have more of such videos coming, so please share, 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 so that your sisters, your brothers will also get this such educative tutorial to learn. See you again next time. Bye.